Hello and welcome to A Student's Perspective. This is going to be a new webisode in which we try to explore different students' viewpoints on current issues. We've become such a large demographic and important demographic in elections. Thought it would be an interesting thing to do to pass the time, to be honest. So on the show, it will be an opinion show. It will be us discussing things and debating, hopefully agreeing on a few things. And although we will keep everything tied down with facts, this isn't a new show, so don't expect that kind of shit. Peace out.
Yes, this is the story of Margaret Thatcher's funeral on April the 17th. It is probably taking place as we speak now, and obviously, you know, there are a lot of thoughts. Obviously, she wasn't the most liked Prime Minister. She was the longest serving, I believe.
Yes.
Just written down.
Yes, our research department there. Mainly me in my trackies.
So most people are normally, you know, it's kind of, it's a bit of a cliche, but Marmite. There's no sort of in between.
No, and the people who hate her seriously hate her, especially if you're viewing this from outside the UK. I think the assumption is she's very not loved, but respected, very well respected as the Iron Lady and all that.
First female Prime Minister.
Yeah, the first female Prime Minister, which, you know, great.
Credit where credit is due.
It should have been a joyous moment, shouldn't it?
When people hate it, they really hate it. I mean, downloading Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead, trying to get it into the charts.
I mean, that's such a British thing to do.
That is
as well,
British humour at its best. Yeah. I mean, a woman has died.
An 87-year-old woman has died.
Who ran the country longer than any other Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And
we're singing Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead. I'm not sure I agree with celebrating it. It's a bit twisted, I think.
Although I did laugh at Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead being played on MTV.
It's quite funny.
It's, no, as much as I didn't like her, I didn't like her, but I'm not going to go out on the streets and parade.
Yeah. It's a bit weird, it's a bit twisted. I thought it was a bit weird when the Americans were celebrating Bin Laden being shot in the head.
It's true.
Not because, you know, he was such a nice guy, but because it's just a bit weird to celebrate. You're so happy that someone's been shot in the head, or you're so happy that an old 87-year-old woman has died of a stroke. I mean, forgetting the rest of it.
Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't live through that generation, so.
So yeah, we can't say.
Yeah, maybe we feel differently.
Parade on the streets with Nick Clegg, you know.
Yeah. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to break my nose celebrating death.
He does. Yeah. But yeah, I can understand parading after she got out of office. You know, a lot of, especially, I know she wasn't a dictator, but obviously when dictators...
damn, people are very
sort of like Idi Amin and stuff, the Uganda was, you know, parading around. That, I think, is fine.
Yeah.
I understand that.
No, yeah.
Then even they don't have any power.
You know, disagree with the Iraq War when they were celebrating Saddam being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, fair enough. But, yeah...
She wasn't as bad as that.
No, she wasn't as bad as that.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, it's a compliment. It's the only compliment she's probably going to get. I mean, she was a pretty bad Prime Minister as well. I think the thing that sums up Thatcher as a Prime Minister was there wasn't a litter problem. I can't remember what year this was, and it's just I'm doing this off memory. But there wasn't a litter problem. So she got her agents, I'm not sure which agents, I doubt she'd ask MI6 to do this, to drop litter in Hyde Park, to start dumping things in Hyde Park. So she could try and use that to rally the public and say there's a massive litter problem in London. But of course there wasn't one, so she made one.
That is mad.
I think that sums her up as a Prime Minister.
That's something a child would do who's running for like school, you know, running time for the school council.
Yeah, but she seems to have the whole power of Britain.
But this wasn't, you know, not a representative of a class.
Of course, we're still feeling the effects of her deregulation of the financial sector. I mean, it was her that deregulated a lot of the banking industries and things. And obviously, in the last couple of years, that's all been fantastic.
Margaret Thatcher, milk snatcher.
Yeah, milk snatcher.
Took away the milk from the children.
Yeah, fantastic time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thatcher. Queen's leading the mourners as well, I heard. Just surprising. Because rumour had it they didn't get on.
No, yeah.
I'm not sure what you disagree with the Queen on, but...
No. I've never met her.
Never met her, yeah, you can't tell she might be a massive racist. Yeah. Right, just oh my god, that's the Queen. Don't you just hate the queers? Obviously, the funeral's happening as we're doing this, so we can't comment much on what's going to happen. There's a lot of rumours, a lot of speculation of protests.
How many eggs will be thrown?
Yeah, I mean, there's not many funerals you'd riot police at, but this is one of them. I mean, seriously, they have. To
be fair, if my funeral had riot police, I'd be, I did something.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you'll be remembered.
It means, it's got a good attendance. The numbers were up. Yeah. Everyone's struggling to find people to come.
Yeah, you made a lot of people happy as well. So.
How old was she? 87?
87, yeah. She died of a stroke. The Ritz Hotel, I mean...
Slum life.
Yeah, it's not like you have to feel too sorry for her.
No, yeah.
So, yeah,
if you got to die somewhere...
She lived a hard life. Eventually she died... 87 of a stroke in the Ritz. Yeah. But yeah, so it's happening as we're doing this. It'd be interesting to see what happens. If any of you are attending, please let us know what you got up to, if you did anything crazy. But yeah, Thatcher, milk snatcher, dead. Punk rock kids with punk rock kicks when it's